Hey everybody, I decided to do some more live videos. And I decided to do one about this crazy acne cream I made. And I know, I always tell you what's in everything, but I ain't telling you what's in this. Because Kimberly's going to start doing some wholesale stuff. Look at there. I hadn't even put a label on this jar yet. But this stuff is magic. So now, first of all, let me get out in the light. And I don't know if you've been watching my videos. Over the past 8 months, I have been bright red and I have been super acne girl, okay? Like, there's been times I've been a 19-year-old who loves chocolate and french fries when it comes to the face, maybe even a 16-year-old. I was teasing Jacob, my stepson, and I said, I tell you, I'm going to just have to break down and go to the skin dermatologist because I cannot continue to keep walking around looking like a 14-year-old who likes chocolate and french fries. And he went, because he's a 14-year-old and he likes chocolate and french fries and he's got acne. But guess what? He's been using it too. And it was like a miracle. I'm zooming in. I'm not perfect. Now, for me to be perfect, you know, like the rapture has to occur, okay? I don't know. I have allergies. I have rosacea. I have really bad stuff. See, look at that. I have them. I'm taking you in for a close shot. Like you really want to get that up and close and personal with my face. But look at this. And you just go back. You just go back and you look at some videos over the last 10, 20 videos of mine, and you're going to see some serious acne face. Look at this. Within 2 applications the next day, I had these little scabs everywhere where I was healing, okay? And so did my stepson. Put him on his face. The next day, he was in the bathroom. I said, do you have that? Because he wanted to feel my face. I said, may I? And he said, yeah. And I was like, yep. So, of course, I've got the lunch here and all this other stuff. But see these jars here waiting for labeling? That's them. And this is fixing to go on my website for those acne sufferers, okay? And the smallest jar is 4 ounces. You know why? I didn't make it for an acne cream. And so eventually, we're going to put out the small jars. I got a little 1 ounce jar that I carry around with me. I have not even dipped into it. I've been using this stuff for 2 weeks. And I like totally checked it out. Quit using it for several days. And my face went... And I was like back looking like a 14-year-old, like french fries and chocolate. Then I went right back on to the cream. I put it on twice a day. And boom, I can live with this. This is what I used to look like. And I'm using my CBD acne soap that's just like my regular soap, but it had the, in it, and it really helped. Matter of fact, it was the only thing that was helping me survive. And I actually broke down and went to a dermatologist. And the dermatologist put me on this 1% cream that was like $285 for the tube. Thank God for insurance. It couldn't even put a dent in it. I mean, after a week, I just quit using it. I didn't even read what was in it because I was like, I didn't want to know, right? It's like, oh my God, what have I got over there? Probably urea or something. Anyway, so I didn't make this for acne cream. I made this for like a skin balm. I made this for like eczema and psoriasis and stuff like that. And lo and behold, I rub it on my face 2 times in 1 day to see if I liked it and see what it would do to my face, which has allergies. And the next day, I don't recognize myself in the mirror. And it really does require 2 applications a day when you're as bad as I am. So your milder sufferers might not. And maybe if I was more, like yesterday, I forgot to even put it on. And like last night, I was like starting to, I was starting to get the red places come up again. And I was like, it's my day off and I didn't do it. And so I immediately already put it on this morning. But yeah, you just put a little bit. And it's oily. it makes your face shine, because it was designed to go on somebody's, eczema or psoriasis, and you need some moisture. You need some oils to sit, and lay right there on the skin and keep that moisturized. And what we had instead is we found it does acne. And so, see, you couldn't put makeup on directly after applying this. You can tell, it doesn't soak in, like that. You could possibly try to put on a thinner layer, but like, I gob it on. This is the first relief from acne I've had in 8 or 9 months. And, taking on Jacob, we didn't plan to be parents, but we had, Steve's child, he needed a parent. And people become accidental parents all the time. You didn't plan to become a parent, and you get pregnant. It was an accident. That don't make you bad parents. It means you can be an awesome parent. It's just you weren't planning to be a parent, and that's where we are. And the stress and anxiety of the house and what with having to clean the house. I shouldn't talk about that as respect of Jacob, but the house he was living in, oh my God, and it belonged to Steve, and we had to clean it up, and we're still dealing with that. And then after that, then I rented this store, and I started working on that, and still I'm working on becoming a parent. And he's not that happy about the whole thing, so that don't help, trying to keep him happy and worried about him. I just got like Pimple City, and so my stress level went over the roof. I mean, I was just fancy free and fancy footloose thing, I mean, my day was my day off. I didn't have to actually get out of the bed all day long. Now I have a child, to see to it that he gets on the bus, and I have food to make sure is prepared for him, and his clothes is washed, and his room is clean, and that he does his chores, and that his chickens are alive. And I have all these responsibilities, and I have to get him places and make sure he's gone, he gets places. And I have all this extra stress, and it just caused my rosacea to go crazy. And and so stress affects rosacea. So look at this. So now I'm still just a little bit shiny, just a little bit, but it's like sinking in. It's a high coconut oil because we needed something to sit on top of the skin. So like here, it's, it feels so awesome on my skin. It's just awesome. And this is, I made it in these big old jars because I made it for people to rub on them from head to toe, to sort out skin issues. But I didn't think about acne. So we may go back and try to make something for acne that won't be so oily that you could like put on and then within 5 minutes be able to put on makeup. I don't wear makeup, so this is not an issue for me. But I am fixing to put this on my website. I've got to figure out labels for it and get some labels on it. But then I'm fixing to put this on my website and put it for sale. So if anybody else would like to try this, I'd love to sell it to you. And later on I might do a video, but I'm really hoping to sell this wholesale. It'd be a wholesale item. Along with my CBD balm, so I'm not pushing that like I was, because normally everything I make, I tell y'all how I make it and exactly what to do and what to put in it and everything, but I'm thinking about trying to take a couple of products and do wholesale only with those, so I'm thinking about maybe like being a little proprietary on a few of them ingredients. And by the way, this morning, I'm working on my Shopify website. I've been working on it for a long time. It takes a long time to build an online store like that. So anyway, so this morning I think, well, I'm going to get up early, and I'm going to work on my Shopify website a little bit this morning. I need to get a few things sorted. And they have the best customer service that's ever been known to man, because the people like me, once, let's say, have had a Shopify website for 5 or 6 years, you can then become a guru. And so users help users, and boy are they awesome, and they always speak really good English. But anyway, at 6 o'clock in the morning you can get the Scottish gurus, and they have the best accent you have ever known to man. And this morning he was telling me, all right darling, you just put your little finger over the blue button And I was thinking to myself, I bet you could charm her shoes right off of a woman. So if you have a Shopify website and you'd like to talk to a really nice Scottish sexy man, call about 6 a.m. in the morning. Anyway, I got a customer, so I got to go. But I'll come back and do another video just a little bit later. I just wanted to put this little quick one in. And I love all of y'all guys too. I've been seeing you messages come up, but I had to do this quickie, so I couldn't take the time I normally do and say hi to everybody. So a big hi to everybody, and I'm going to take you for a tour of the store today. So you be watching for another video. Now I don't know how to make it stop.